Welcome back to Future Moto Hub, and today we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated cruiser launches of the year, the 2026 Bajaj Avengers 400. The Avenger name has always meant relaxed ergonomics, low-slung stance, and effortless highway cruising. But with the 2026 Avengers 400, Bajaj has taken a serious leap forward. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete evolution of the Avenger legacy, pushing it into the mid-capacity premium cruiser segment. Let's start with the heart of the machine. The 2026 Avengers 400 is powered by a 373cc liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine derived and refined from the Dominar platform. Expect around 40 PS of power and approximately 35 Nm of torque. But here's the twist: Bajaj has tuned this engine specifically for cruiser character. That means stronger low-end torque, smoother throttle response, and a relaxed power delivery curve perfect for long-distance highway rides. The engine is paired with a 6-speed gearbox, and yes, it comes with the slipper clutch as standard. Gear shifts feel smoother and more precise, especially when downshifting aggressively. On the highway, the bike comfortably cruises at 120 km/h without feeling stressed. Vibrations are minimal thanks to improved engine balancing and updated mounts. And when it comes to fuel efficiency, despite the larger engine, Bajaj claims an average of around 28-32 km/h depending on riding style. Combine that with a 15-liter fuel tank, and you're looking at a solid touring range. Now let's talk about design, because this is where the Avengers 400 really stands out. The bike maintains its iconic low-slung cruiser silhouette but looks far more muscular than previous Avengers. The front features a full LED headlamp with a circular DRL ring that gives it a modern retro vibe. The fuel tank is larger and sculpted with sharper lines, giving the bike a powerful road presence. The wide handlebars, forward-set foot pegs, and low 720mm seat height make it extremely accessible for riders of all heights. The split seat setup offers better lumbar support for the rider and improved cushioning for the pillion. This bike is built for comfort. At the rear, you get LED tail lamps and sleek turn indicators. The blacked-out engine casing, alloy wheels, and twin-barrel exhaust give it a premium and aggressive finish. The exhaust note has also been retuned a deeper, bass-heavy, and more satisfying without being obnoxious. Dimension-wise, the wheelbase is long, giving it excellent straight-line stability. The bike weighs around 185-190 kilograms, which feels planted on highways but still manageable in city traffic. Now, suspension and braking. Up front, the Avengers 400 gets USD front forks, a major upgrade from traditional telescopic units. At the rear, you get a gas-charged monoshock with preload adjustability. The ride quality is plush, especially over long stretches. It absorbs potholes and highway undulations confidently without compromising stability. Braking duties are handled by a 320mm front disc and a 230mm rear disc with dual-channel ABS as standard. The braking feel is progressive and confidence-inspiring. The addition of dual-channel ABS significantly improves safety, especially during sudden braking on slippery surfaces. Let's talk features and technology, because this isn't your old-school Avenger anymore. The 2026 model gets a fully digital instrument cluster with a circular TFT display. It supports Bluetooth connectivity, turn-by-turn navigation, call alerts, SMS notifications, and music controls. There's also a gear position indicator, real-time mileage display, range indicator, and trip meters. You also get ride-by-wire throttle, which enables smoother throttle response and potentially different riding modes. While Bajaj may keep it simple with two modes, a city and touring, even that's a welcome addition in this segment. Another standout feature is traction control, a rare addition in this price bracket for cruisers. It enhances rider confidence, especially during sudden acceleration or wet conditions. The bike also comes with a USB-C charging port, hazard lights, and side-stand engine cut-off, small features that make a big difference in daily usability. Now, let's compare it briefly to its rivals, in terms of price and positioning. The Avengers 400 competes with bikes like the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 and even challenges entry-level variants of the Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650. However, what makes the Avengers 400 unique is its balance of performance and affordability. While the Meteor 350 offers classic charm, the Avengers 400 delivers significantly more power. And compared to the Super Meteor 650, it remains lighter, more fuel efficient, and far more accessible in terms of pricing. Speaking of pricing, the expected ex-showroom price of the 2026 Bajaj Avengers 400 in India is around a superscript 12.20 to a superscript 12.40 lakh. At this price, it undercuts many premium cruisers while offering modern tech and strong performance. So what are the unique selling points of the 2026 Avengers 400? First, it brings 400cc performance into a comfortable cruiser platform at a competitive price. Second, a modern tech features like TFT display, traction control, ride-by-wire, and dual-channel ABS in a segment that traditionally focuses more on retro appeal than technology. Third, a low seat height and relaxed ergonomics make it beginner-friendly despite being a mid-capacity bike. Fourth, a refined engine tuning specifically for cruising, not just borrowed performance from a naked-door sports bike. And finally, the Avenger brand legacy combined with Bajaj's wide service network makes ownership practical and affordable. Now let's talk about who this bike is for. If you're someone upgrading from a 150cc or 200cc bike and want more power without jumping straight into heavy 650cc territory, this is a perfect middle ground. If you love highway rides, weekend getaways, and relaxed cruising posture, this bike fits beautifully. Even daily city commuting is manageable thanks to its smooth throttle and balanced weight distribution. However, if you're looking for aggressive corner carving or track performance, this isn't built for that. This is a machine designed to eat up highways with style and comfort. Visually, it feels premium. Performance-wise, it's strong yet manageable. Feature-wise, it's ahead of many in its category. And pricing-wise, it hits that sweet spot. The 2026 Bajaj Avengers 400 represents Bajaj's serious intent to dominate the mid-size cruiser segment. It blends old-school cruiser charm with modern engineering and tech sophistication. So, is this the most practical 400cc cruiser for Indian roads? It just might be. That's it for today's deep dive from Future Moto Hub. If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown of the 2026 Bajaj Avengers 400, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more future-ready motorcycle content. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep your engines roaring.